What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope everybody's doing well. The CPI data was released. We'll go over that just a little bit here. I'm sure most of you already know. And then we'll get into the analysis. So currently we're sitting at 18 point. This is wrong. We're sitting at 18.4, down about 3% on the day. Seeing market cap of 353 billion. 24-hour volume, 33.1 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to BitGet, you can sign up and receive up to $8,000 deposit bonus. No VPN required for all my US traders. And if you email me your sign-up email, you will get completely free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members. So what I want to show you guys here, let me scroll. Okay, here we go. So CPI data was released. It rose 8.2, 8.1 was expected. And that's why we did see this drop here. So if you want early access to news and stuff like that, make sure to sign up to the Discord. Early access to my analysis as well as trade signals is coming in at $10 a month. So let's hop into the 1 hour chart for Bitcoin. So as you can see, we came in at 8.2. The price dumped, but we have seen this before where we dumped on CPI release and it was a bear trap and we pushed right back up. So what I'm watching for here to see if it is a bear trap is to see if we can get back above 18.6, which is this major level of support that we've bounced from multiple times. As you can see, we had a bear trap right here, bear trap right here. So once again, will we see a bear trap? Well, what I would wait for is confirmation to see if we can push back above 8.6, hold it as support. That could give you a higher likelihood. We're going to head back up to the top of this yellow box, which is the range we've been trading in for quite some time, at 20.4K. However, we have broken down from a descending triangle. We zoom out to the 4 hour. We do have a head and shoulders. So if we were to backtest 18.6, fail to break above it, that's when you could potentially see that continuation to the downside. We have been watching the ending diagonal, and it does look like we've already completed a wave A. This is a wave B, and then you begin to come down in a wave C. And for this ending diagonal to complete, you do need to see a break of this low of about 1784. Now, micro counting can be inaccurate. What would I look at here? Potentially maybe like a 1, 2. This is a 3, 4, or a 5. Or potentially you could see a larger wave count where all of this is coming down in a 1, then you see a 2, then you see a 3, 4, 5 to bring you down to that yellow box. We'll have to see how it plays out. We may not even see this ending diagonal play out. If we do push up back into this yellow box and we push all the way up to 20.4K, then we'd have to look at a bit of a different wave count. The really bearish wave count that we've been covering here is that you're now coming down to wave 3 all the way down to 14K. If I zoom out for the new people on the channel, what we're looking at here is that this push all the way up to 25K was a wave 4, and now you're going to come down in a wave 5, and we've already completed a wave 1 here in white. This is a wave 2 pullback. You're coming down in a 3, and within that wave 3 are 5 waves. So we've come down in a wave 1. You can see here with this circled blue number, wave 1, wave 2 pullback, looking to come down in a 3. I don't know if this wave count is likely, in my opinion, just due to the fact that we do still have that bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. If we look at the daily, we did break that trend line for the bullish divergence, which can signify that the bullish divergence is losing strength. But as I mentioned on the weekly chart, we're still printing that bullish divergence. But it can take time to play out. That's the thing I did mention. I said, look, guys, even if we see a rally or if we do start to come lower, you can still be easily be printing that bullish divergence on the RSI on the weekly time frame. Can take time to play out. And as I mentioned, money is flowing in strongly on the weekly. So some signals that we could potentially see a reversal or at least a relief rally, in my opinion. So in the short term, the main thing that I'm watching here is to see if we retest 18.6 and get rejected, or if we're able to get back above that level of support. But if we simply just consolidate here and we create a bear flag and then we begin to break down, then I would expect you to come down to the support line of the falling wedge in between about 16.6 and about 17.6 for BTC. We'll have to see how it plays out. I would want to see some bullish pressure rather quickly to get you back above 18.6. If we just hover here for a while and consolidate, it's not a good sign for the bulls. You create a bear flag and would give you a higher probability of seeing continuation to the downside. Get back above 18.6, hold it as support. That's when you could see a bear trap and see a nice push back up to the top of this range of about 20.4K. All right, guys, so sign up to BitGet and you will receive absolutely free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. The $10 membership, early access to my analysis as well as my trade signals. I also post news in there from time to time, and you can sign up through the Patreon link. All right, gang, I will see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.